My name is Queen, and I'm about to vent, especially because I'm a dark black woman or a brown skinned black woman. However, people have different ranges of what they think dark skin is and shit like that. Where I'm treated differently. So like my co-host on my podcast is light skin, and like that yellow light skin, like mad light.
Shout out to Jay.
What's up, Jay? And people treat me on her differently. Yeah, she notices it. I notice it. And and it's something I've always noticed because in a lot of my life, especially being in the Bronx, I would have like lots of friends who were like light-skinned Puerto Rican people. So you see it.
How does it make you feel?
People don't realize that how does it make me feel? At this point,
back then,
it was just like, y'all dumb. Like, I didn't have the language for it yet. I knew it existed. I didn't grow up in a house where, like, colorism and stuff like that existed. In my house, we're all mad different colors. Like, my dad is, like, yellow light skin. My mom is dark skin. Like, we're all, like, different shades of brown. Like, some of us are dark skin, some of my complexion lighter. Like, we're all, like, mad different colors. And in my house, we didn't use, I don't know, I just didn't grow up in a colorist house. We didn't use color as a way to diss you. We didn't call you, like, we didn't do shit like that in my house. So I didn't really experience those types of things or being treated differently because of my skin color and blackness until I went out in the world. So like seeing men prefer the light skinned girl, which wasn't usually an issue for me, because I don't know, I just always saw that city. Like, I remember I was on...
Did you notice it back then, too?
Yeah, I remember sitting on I used to hang up in Harlem a lot. So I was on, I think, 121st and Morningside. We sitting on the stoop. Me and my homeboy be talking. And he said, like, Dad, like, if I have a son, I want my son to be dark-skinned. If I have a daughter, I want her to be light-skinned. I was like, why? And he was like, cause, like... She gonna look good. And I was like, we teenagers. And I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah. Like, and I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. And he's like, why not? And I was like, okay, what we gonna do? And just for listeners to know, like, I'm bisexual. So I'm like, all right.
You knew it back then?
Yeah. So we saying, I'm like, okay, every girl walk by, right? You're gonna look at her if she's really cute or if she's just light skinned. Let's play that game. So he's like, all right. So we sitting there, and then he started realizing that there were women who weren't really, like, cute, but they was just light. And then that's when he realized, like, oh, shit, I never really noticed that. So, like, I never really, in my life, felt personally hurt when men did stuff like that, because I think I'm fortunate enough to, like, I don't know, I never really, like, I've always liked men, but I never really needed y'all attention, if that makes any sense. I never really was like boy crazy. Like, I've always, like, boys always liked me, but I never was trying to do things to be liked, if that makes any sense.
It was just you.
Yeah, I was just like, so it didn't affect me in that way because I wasn't looking for attention in that way. And I'm not, if you do, that's fine. I'm not saying that that's an issue, but that wasn't something that was like a thing for me. But I used to like to point it out though. Like, yo, this man dumb. And then like, and then they'd be like, oh, sure, I didn't even realize that. Like, stuff like that.
Shout out to your crib, man. I think somebody that notices that and notice that they're not part of the part of it. You understand what I'm saying? And don't matter what it is, whether it be colorism or like, like dudes feel like a certain height. You understand? Like the world hates fat people.
No, the world does.
The world hates fat people.
Stand fat people.
Exactly. Whether it be that, like when you're the part of that out of it, it breaks. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Would you let I'm pretty sure so shit, like people bleach their skin. That's how much it breaks. You understand? It breaks people.
Yeah, that's why I don't know. I honestly I just really appreciate my mother and father. I think it helped me having a dark skinned mother who didn't have colorism issues also.
So it just made it look dumb.
Yeah. It just like my mother didn't have those, like, because there are parents who exist who prefer the lighter kid or treat the lighter child different or call you blackie or tell you too dark for that. That exists, and that didn't exist in my house. I'm fortunate for that not exist in my house, and I'm fortunate for, like, I think it helped that we all were like different shades of black.
Mm-hmm.
So I just knew that was just existed.
Kind of rainbow coalition.
Yeah, it was just like mad shades of black in the house.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just like mad regular
Mm-hmm.
for me or whatever. But yeah, I used to see stuff like that. Or as an adult, when it comes to colorism, I wish the conversation would move further.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of people talking about like you know
which direction? So
you know that brown skin girl song Beyonce had? Everyone was like, yes, she's talking about, whatever. I don't need that shit.
Okay, so we're past kneeling.
Like I don't need that shit. I colorism actually affects like access for people. Like dark skinned people are in prison more. Dark skinned women, not just women. Dark skinned people get hired less. White people feel more comfortable with lighter skin. Like there's all of these things that actually fucking affect me.
We see it all the time. Like that's light skin nigga shit.
You know what I mean? Like
nah, but when it comes to your coin, that's when it starts irking you.
It legit limits access. Like there's a reason why Beyonce is even allowed to be the star she is, because she transcends race, whatever the fuck that means. But we know what that means as far as her look.
The Rock.
There will never be like a fucking dark skinned ass black woman pop star.
No, like I said, with the Rock, like I don't know, like he got a lot of places because it was like he's like racially ambiguous. Like,
yeah.
like what is he? I don't know.
So yeah, that's why like, I want the colorism conversation to go there. Like people legit are not get afforded opportunities because their dark skin reminds people that they're black all the fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's like that's what I don't. Brown, okay, I'm cute. Yeah, okay. Like I'm fortunate enough to not have struggled with my self-esteem and my color, so I'm not discounting that for other folks who have had to deal with that, and there might be a need for that song, and that's totally fine. But for me, I was just like, I don't need this light skinned woman telling me I'm cute. I'm good. Like, fuck, like,
I'm good.
I'm good.
Okay.